You're going to win a soccer game next.
What else you want to try? What other games would you like to play tonight? We won the basketball game by 34, second most lopsided postseason loss in Miami history. Bucks set a franchise record in the playoffs with 22 made threes. 132 is the sixth most they've ever scored in a playoff game. Let's check out that shot chart presented by Mountain Dew from three-point range, 22 of 53 on the night, and that's when they cooled off late in the game.
Wow. Yeah.
Unbelievable.
They're pouring them in like that.
That looks like a lot.
Yeah.
It is a lot. Well,
that's a lot of Mountain Dew.
Yeah.
And a lot of those threes came off assists from Drew Holiday and Giannis Antetokounmpo, who combined for 21 on the night.
Yes, and they really had compacted the Miami Heat defense, just different ways. And you can see, we got a run out here. Look how many people end up on Drew Holiday. He actually has the whole team in the paint, and now it's just wide open. And like Isiah said, there's just no pressure at all. Here's going to be a random double team that come down. And okay, now watch what happens. You get another cutter. Now Antetokounmpo cuts in. There's nobody left on the weak side. Look at how open that guy is to shoot that ball. So cutting against double teams is huge. And I'm not sure Miami they just really blew some assignments defensively. And again, you're going to get in here. 5 guys drawn into the paint. Guys be wide open.
Looked awfully easy tonight. Some strange decisions, as Kevin pointed out, Zeke, in terms of where they were collapsing and who they were doubling.
Yeah, and as Kevin said earlier, this is the first time we've really seen a Miami Heat in a very long time just, collapse like this defensively, where they lost all their defensive principles. I thought they lost their competitive spirit, and they just, it's like they just gave in and they caved in. You can get beat, but to lose your will to compete and to lose your will to execute your game plan and your scheme, that's what a team is really trying to knock out of you. And I thought Milwaukee did a good job in really knocking the Miami Heat out of their game plan, out of their schemes, and really making them lose their will to compete.
And Zeke, you've been there before too. When one guy just goes renegade and just double teams out of nowhere and just starts break, 3 other guys are like, whoa, we don't practice that. And they look like they did a lot of that. Like they just had renegade D going. Like, you just decide to make a play on defense. You can make plays on offense. Everybody can read on you. You just can't make plays on defense, like run off people and do that stuff. It just, they look so undisciplined. And you never see a Spoelstra team look that undisciplined. But yeah, give the Bucks credit. They shot the ball well enough, had them running around, and it was just a spanking from the first quarter on.
Even in this season full of blowouts, it's been a weird season in a lot of ways. Yeah. You don't very often see one team fail to win any quarter, and that's what happened tonight in Milwaukee.
Yeah, they didn't look like they won any quarter. I don't think they had a chance to win any quarter. They got whooped. They got whooped for 4 of them.
They got close. They got close in the second and third, but not close enough.
Okay.
Let's hear from Giannis Antetokounmpo with the Bucks up 2-0.
Hey, Giannis, in Game 1, you were 10 of 27 for 26 points. Tonight, 23 field goal attempts for 31, a much more efficient night for you offensively.
I don't really think about that. After Game 1, I didn't even look at the stat sheet. At the end of the day, a win is a win. We were able to get Game 1. We came locked in for Game 2. We were able to get Game 2. Stats is just stats. If it takes me 35 shots to win a game, I'm going to shoot 35 shots. But all I care about is winning a game. All I care about is putting myself in a position to win a game, putting my teammates in a position to win a game. And sometimes I'm going to miss 15 shots in a row. But my team wants me to be aggressive. I got to keep getting downhill, keep looking for my teammates. And, that's how we've been playing all year, and that's how we're going to keep playing.
Your team, the Milwaukee Bucks, a playoff high 22 made threes tonight. It had to feel good from 9 different players.
Feels good. It feels good when you knock down shots. When the game started, guys were feeling good. The fans were into it. We were seeing the ball go in. We were playing. We get stops. Everybody was feeling good. It was a great game. It was a great game. We got to stay locked in, go game 3. Hopefully we can make shots there and try to get one out of them.
So you guys held serve. Now it shifts to South Beach in Miami. What's it going to take for you guys to go down there and go up 3-0?
We just got to do our job. We here in the back home, we did our job. We won 2 games. We got to go out there, try to steal one. We got to be physical. Got to get stops. Obviously, it's going to be way harder, and we got to be prepared for that. As I said earlier in this postseason, don't get too high, don't get too low. We were able to get this one. Hopefully, we can get one more. We got to stay locked in. We got to stay grounded, and stay humble.
I'll let you go after this one, but something that you guys have done to start the series, you on Jimmy Butler, and you've done a great job of really kind of taking him out of the series. What have you seen? Has it been your length that's kind of disrupted him a little bit?
I'm just trying to do my job. I'm just try to go out there, try to compete as hard as I can, try to keep guys in front. Obviously, he's a great player. He's going to figure out a way to come at us, get to his spots. We just got to keep, try to stay in front of him, try to keep him in front, and just try to make that as hard as possible. But, Jimmy Butler is an all-star, done that. Been there, done that before, so we know he's going to come in game 3 even more locked in, even harder. So we got to be ready for that.
Good luck, my friend.
Thank you.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, says he's not concerned about stats. He's put up lots of stats over his career. He's got a couple of MVPs. He knows as well as we do that everyone's watching to see if he can help push his team deeper into the playoffs. Well, what have you gleaned so far from his approach to the first 2 games, Zeke?
The thing that I've noticed the most is that he's relying more on his teammates. He seems much more relaxed, confident coming into the playoffs. And he doesn't seem to be putting so much pressure on himself. We see him taking 3-point shots, not worrying about if he makes them or if he misses them. He just seems like he has a really good understanding of how to use his teammates and how to go about winning a playoff game and understanding the intensity you have to play with, but not getting too far ahead of himself. And I thought the last couple of years in the playoffs, he put so much pressure on himself that he was trying to do so much. I think right now he's really enjoying the moment, and he's got his team playing confident, and he's playing confident.
Assuming you agree with that assessment, and I think you can see some of that on the floor, how do you think that evolved over the course of the season that he arrived in this place?
Drew Holiday came there, and all of a sudden he got the ball and get 15 assists for you. Half the reason that he was so overstressed in the last couple of years, he had to do everything. He had to score. He had to initiate the offense. He was dribbling. He did so much stuff. Drew Holiday now has been able to find people. Antetokounmpo can get off of the ball completely and just cut and move around and let Holiday handle it. And, Drew Holiday's got good vision. He knows how to play. He's just always has been just a rock solid player. But you look at some of the assists that we had 15 of them tonight. I just think that takes so much pressure off of Antetokounmpo, because when you've got to do everything, when you're thinking, hey, I got to go get a triple-double to win this game, that's just a lot of pressure. And I just think having